technology benefits myself as an instructor. It allows us to individualize the instruction. Students are helping each other. Students are also teaching us, so we learn a lot from them because they're so technologically savvy outside of the classroom, and so there's a lot of times where they'll surprise us and teach us as well.
Technology benefits me as an instructor because I now have the ability to differentiate substantially easier than I ever have before. Is that I can reach kids more on a personal level and reach their level of understanding due to the fact I can use technology to better assess where they are.
I use a lot of different technologies in my classroom. I use everything from a document camera to an iPad, and then a lot of the different things that we use with internet-based things, such as Edina apps, playing with Moodle a little bit. I use Remind 101, and so all of these devices together create the availability to have quick access to so many different things that students have questions about that sometimes I don't even know the answers to, but it's available right there at my fingertips, and it's available right there for students at their fingertips.
We use a smartboard every day. They come in the morning, they read the morning message. There are often activities that they need to do, so right away they start with that. We have 2 Chromebook cards that we share, so we get them on average 2 days a week for the full day.
Like right away when we talk about a concept, I mean, I can pull it up on the computer, or the kids can go out and find an example of something. That's one of the greatest ways that it helps, is that you can just make real life connections with the kids right away. And I think the other way that it's helped me is that we can share what we're doing and really help people feel more connected to our classroom. Parents, family members, community members. I mean, it's just, we're not stuck in our room anymore. We can look globally, and people globally can look for us too.
You know, it's really been great to see the students start to bring in their own devices to class. You know, we can start class and we can get right into it. I can say, okay guys, we're going to need our devices. Let's get to the Language Arts Moodle course. Let's get to the Edina website and go from there. And within 30 seconds, we're up and running, and it's really kind of increased our efficiency in our class time.
I think the biggest change for me that I've seen, or that I feel most comfortable with, is sending kids to Valley View. I feel because of the technology that they're learning here at Countryside from kindergarten to 5th grade, I feel like they're better prepared, and I feel like they're better prepared to go to middle school.
Most of the way we used technology in the past was very teacher-produced and student-consumed by students. Now we're using technology for more than consumption. Students are having to use the technology to not only learn, but then to also creatively think and figure out how they're going to produce their own ideas.
The students take ownership of their learning better. It's the shared learning. They're motivated to learn more because I think they have that tool in front of them, and also they can dig as deep as they want on any subject.
I found an increase in student engagement, how much they're motivated to want to learn and to use the technology in our curriculum.
Technology is a tool that is used to help learning.
The student of today is different than the student of yesterday and the years before, and so we're able to change with them and adapt and also meet them where they're at too. Technology just helps us to meet them where they're at.
Students are doing things as they need them with the tools that they needed right there in front of them. Students will access information that is not necessarily my information or even anything that I've sent them to, but because that information is right there in front of them, they're able to fill in gaps that they maybe had that they wouldn't be able to do without that technology.
It's life. It's part of what we do every day, and it's, like I said, it's what they do. It's the way they communicate with each other. It's the way we share things. It's the way you learn things.
How can we support them to learn the skills that they need in order to know when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate, what is appropriate, what does that look like in the classroom? Just students learning how to use this new tool.
It's a really, really good opportunity for them to be exposed and to be learning and utilizing all the resources, because the reality is as they get older and things start changing, they need to have that basis.